Have you ever wondered how powerful your mind truly is? It's an intriguing question, right? But the truth is, we often underestimate the sheer power of our minds. We live in a world where physical health is given utmost importance. We watch what we eat, we exercise, we take vitamins. But what about our mental health? Isn't it equally, if not more important? Our minds, much like our bodies, need care and attention. They need to be nurtured, trained, and sometimes healed. Yet, mental health is often overlooked, tucked away in the corners of our daily lives. It's this very disregard that can lead us down a path of anxiety, stress, and even depression. This was a reality I faced myself. I was caught in the hustle and bustle of life, chasing deadlines, meeting expectations, and always trying to do more. It was a vicious cycle, and before I knew it, I was spiraling, my mental health hanging by a thread. But then, a spark of realization hit me. I understood that to truly live, to truly be healthy, I needed to pay attention to my mental well-being. I needed to understand my mind, its needs, its strengths, and its weaknesses. And so, my journey began, a journey of self-discovery, self-understanding, and most importantly, self-love. I began delving into books, articles, research papers, anything that could help me understand the workings of the mind. Along this journey, I encountered various tools and techniques that promised to aid in improving mental health. But there was one tool that stood out. One tool that resonated with me on a deeper level. That's when I discovered meditation, a tool that was about to transform my life in ways I could never have imagined. So there I was, standing on the threshold of a journey that would redefine me. The first steps into meditation were nothing short of bewildering. I was stepping into uncharted territory, a landscape of the mind that was as intriguing as it was intimidating. Picture a vast, untamed wilderness. That was my mind, filled with thoughts and emotions that were as wild as they were uncontrollable. The first few attempts at meditation were, in all honesty, quite challenging. I remember sitting there, eyes closed, trying to focus, but my thoughts were like whirlwinds, refusing to settle. It felt like trying to calm a stormy sea, a task that seemed impossible at the outset, but I persisted. I kept showing up, day after day, sitting in silence, trying to tame the turbulence within. It was an exercise in patience, a test of willpower. The initial struggle, however, gradually gave way to a sense of tranquility. It was subtle at first, barely noticeable. A fleeting moment of peace here, a brief respite from the chaos there. Slowly but steadily, the changes began to manifest. I noticed a shift in my mood, a newfound calmness that was alien yet comforting. My focus sharpened, the fog of distraction lifting bit by bit. My general outlook towards life started to evolve. I was no longer a passive bystander, swept up in the current of life. Instead, I found myself steering the ship, navigating through the waves with a sense of purpose and direction. Meditation was no longer a chore but a refuge. It was a sanctuary where I could retreat from the noise of the world, a haven where I could find my center amidst the chaos. The wilderness of my mind was gradually transforming into a garden cultivated with patience and persistency. Every session, every moment spent in meditation was a step towards a deeper understanding of myself. I was peeling back the layers, uncovering the essence of who I truly was, beneath the roles, labels, and expectations. And just like that, I was beginning to see the world through a different lens. But the journey was just beginning, and I was about to unlock a power that lay dormant within me. Imagine a force so potent yet so tranquil that it lay within the confines of your own mind, waiting to be discovered. As I embarked on my journey of self-discovery, I stumbled upon this immense power, the power of meditation. Meditation, a practice as ancient as time, was my savior. It was my refuge in the storm, my calm in the chaos. It was not just about sitting still, eyes closed in silence. No, it was so much more. It was about delving deep into the recesses of my mind, about understanding my thoughts, about acknowledging my feelings, and then letting them go, one by one. The magic of meditation unfolded in my life in ways I had never anticipated. It was as if I'd been given a new lens to view the world, a lens that filtered out the unnecessary noise and focused on what truly mattered. The stress that once seemed insurmountable started to feel manageable. The knots of anxiety began to unravel, the weight of worry started to lighten. This newfound mental strength was not a product of sudden change, but of consistent practice and unwavering dedication. Meditation also honed my concentration. It was as if I had been handed a compass that pointed towards clarity. My mind, once scattered and distracted, started to focus, to center. Tasks that once seemed daunting were now within my grasp. But perhaps the most profound effect was the deep sense of inner peace I experienced. It was a feeling of being in harmony with myself, a feeling of being grounded, of being present. It was a sense of tranquility that seeped into every aspect of my life, a sense of contentment that was not dependent on external circumstances. I was not just surviving, I was thriving, and all thanks to the power of meditation. The power of the mind is immense, and I was living proof of it. Allow me to share how meditation became more than just a practice, but a lifeline, a guiding star in the darkness. It was during the most challenging times that I truly understood the transformative power of meditation. There were instances when life threw curveballs that seemed insurmountable. Work stress reached an all-time high, personal relationships were strained, my mental health was at a breaking point. But it was in these moments of despair that I turned to meditation, and it provided a haven, a sanctuary where I could find peace amidst the chaos. I started noticing changes, subtle at first. I found myself more focused at work, more resilient in the face of adversity. I was no longer a ship adrift in stormy seas, but a lighthouse standing strong and unwavering. And then, there were the remarkable improvements in my personal relationships. Meditation taught me to listen, truly listen, not just to respond, but to understand. I became more empathetic, more compassionate. The walls I had built around me started to crumble, making way for deeper, more meaningful connections. The most profound impact, however, was on my mental health. I discovered that meditation was not an escape from reality, but a tool to face it head-on. It equipped me to handle stress, to navigate through the labyrinth of anxiety, to stand tall in the face of depression. It instilled in me a resilience I never knew I possessed. Meditation became a beacon of hope in the darkness, a constant companion in a world that was constantly changing. It was not just a part of my routine, it was a part of me. It was no longer about finding time for meditation, but about making time, because I understood its value, its power. As I look back, I realized that meditation was not just a journey, it was a transformation. It wasn't just about moments of peace, it was about a lifetime of resilience, of strength, of well-being. Meditation had not just improved my life, it had saved it. Now imagine what it could do for you. Picture this, you've set aside just a few minutes of your day, found a quiet corner, and closed your eyes. You're not trying to solve any problems or plan the rest of your day, you're simply there, present, and breathing. This is meditation, a practice as simple as it is transformative. It doesn't demand any high-tech equipment or fancy yoga studios. There's no need for a mountaintop retreat or a guru. All it asks for is a slice of your time and your willingness to focus on the here and now. It's a journey you can embark on right where you are, in the midst of your daily routine. It's about finding a moment of stillness in the hustle and bustle of life. Imagine the potential benefits you could harvest from this humble practice. It could be your shield against stress, your fortress of tranquility in a chaotic world. It could be a tool for enhancing your focus, boosting your creativity, and honing your problem-solving skills. The beauty of meditation is that it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care if you're a CEO, a teacher, a student, or a stay-at-home parent. It doesn't matter if you're 20 or 80, fit or out of shape, an extrovert or an introvert. It's an open invitation to everyone, an opportunity to tap into the limitless power of your mind. And remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. The first time you meditate, you might not feel anything. The second time you might get distracted, but don't get discouraged. Keep going. Every moment you spend meditating is a step towards a healthier, happier you. So why not give it a shot? What do you have to lose? A few minutes each day, in exchange for a more peaceful mind and a more balanced life. It's a small price to pay for such a profound reward. Give meditation a chance, and you might just be surprised at the power you unleash within yourself.